paying attention to gut immunity is probably one of the most important things you can do if you want to overcome one of your gut conditions. And it's something that people don't generally talk about. But today we're going to go into the supermarket, and I'm just going to show you some really simple foods that you can use to help to maintain and build up your gut immunity. But the three things that you really need to basically think about are, number one, you've got to build up your SIgA, and that's an antibody, a very important antibody that lives in the gut, and that can actually prevent overgrowths from forming and help you overcome them. Things like SIBO, which is small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or a yeast overgrowth, parasites, those kind of things. And also SIgA, you absolutely need it for things like inflammatory bowel diseases, to prevent that from happening or to help you overcome your symptoms, because it is a very powerful anti-inflammatory, and it will help to keep your gut lining healthy, which is crucial in IBD. And then the second thing, which is really important, is building and maintaining the microbiome. And your microbiome actually has a really, really key role to play in gut immunity and overall immunity of your body. It's like this control tower. And the third thing you need to think about is inflammation. And I mentioned that in relation to inflammatory bowel diseases. And there are certain foods that can really help to regulate inflammation, stopping it from getting out of control. So we're going to head into the supermarket now, and I'll show you just a few simple things. So what you got here is basically a whole bunch of polyphenols, and I'm constantly talking about polyphenols because it's so very important for your microbiome, and it's so simple. You don't really need to overthink it. Just things like just lots of coloured fruits and vegetables, like they say, the rainbow diet. And that's, as I say, the polyphenols actually will feed your microbiome. And then, of course, you're getting plenty of fibre in these kind of items. So we're going to keep on going now this way. So a little bit noisy in the deli part there to say anything. But what I was pointing out is all those lovely sources of protein, like those giant fish and the meat, which is a great source of protein, which you need to make those antibodies, the SIgA, most importantly. And also the fish, great source of omega-3 if you go for the oily fishes, like things like mackerel, barramundi, salmon. And that's a great gut healer in itself. And now here we are, we've got olive oil, another good polyphenol, fantastic. So get the best one, get the Australian one. So what's really important is to get vitamin A in your diet, and I think it's something that we're not having so much now because people don't eat liver anymore. So if you like pate, go for it because it's full of vitamin A. Otherwise, eggs are great, and make sure you get pasture raised because they also have the omega-3s in for pasture raised. Plus, it's a lot more ethical, and they're really not that much more expensive. And why do we need vitamin A? Because that's one of the crucial vitamins to be able to make SIgA and boost production. So here we are in the chocolate aisle, a good excuse to have chocolate. Chocolate's great, but you need to get really high cocoa content if you can tolerate. And I would really try and get at least 80% if you can. And you can kind of train yourself to like it, and then you start to really like it. But a fantastic source of polyphenols, fiber, magnesium, minerals, really, really worth having a little bit every day. So that's my supermarket tour, and really I want to just illustrate it's actually really easy. You know, you don't need to overthink it. Just consistently have like natural fruit and veg and good foods that I've pointed out just every day, and that really does make a difference. Thank you for listening. Check out my other videos that explain gut immunity more, and also I have a blog, but I'll put a link in the description box about that.